Welcome to South Newton High School, where the Lady Bombers from Rensselaer Central will take on the Rebels from South Newton. For the Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers, 3-6 on the season. Shortstop Paige Lattimore will lead off. Third baseman Kylie Spencer will bat second. Batting third will be Mackenzie Moore, the second baseman. The catcher, Brooke Kepke, will be the cleanup hitter. In the 5 spot, Callie Northcutt's the designated player, and Hannah Wisely's the flex player. In the 6th spot, Ellie Castle, the right fielder. Batting 7th, McKenna Kingman, the first baseman. Batting 8th, the center fielder, Taylor Van Meter. And batting 9th, the left fielder, Maddie Graff. Rebels will come into the game at 3 and 4. Lexi Conradi will lead off playing shortstop. Alexis Standish will bat second and catch. Jalen Marks will be the pitcher, batting third. Corinne Lotta will be the cleanup hitter, playing third base. Lee Conrad will bat fifth and play second. Lexi Rowe will be the designated player for Madison Bollinger at first base. Haley Stone will be in left field, batting 7th. Kara Conrad will be in right field, batting 8th. And Addison Standish will be the center fielder, batting 9th. Rebels take the field here on an overcast day, 50 degrees, windy, wind blowing out to left center field at a pretty good clip. Rebels won at home on Thursday against Covenant Christian, and then went to North White where they split a doubleheader. Rebels won the first game, which was the conference game, and then lost in the nightcap to the North White Vikings. Rebels and Bombers will get together again on Thursday. Thursday will be at Rensselaer Central. Tomorrow, the Rebel track and field team will host a meet. And then Wednesday, the boys will be home against the Twin Lakes baseball team. Jalen Marks is on the mound for the Rebels. She will be facing off with Paige Lattimore. Be first pitch swinging. for strike one. Second pitch fouled back. It'll be 2-strike count. Third pitch, strike three looking. And Mark sets the first one down to lead off the game. Next up for the Bombers, Kylie Spencer. First pitch strike. Second pitch strike, swinging as well. Third pitch just a touch outside. To bring the count to 1-2. Next pitch is a strikeout on the swing. 2 quick outs here for Marks, both strikeouts. That'll bring up Mackenzie Moore, the second baseman. She hits a ball into left field. It's going to be overrun by the left fielder, Haley Stone. Moore's going to end up on second. And that'll bring up Brooke Kepke, the catcher. One count now on Kepke. Third pitch is outside, but swung at there. Bring the count to 1-2. Next pitch is low. It gets away. Wild pitch is going to advance the runner. I put a runner at third with 2 away here. Be a full count to Kepke. Good block. Next pitch is a line drive hit up the middle. Off the glove of Lexi Conradi. He's going to score a run for the Bombers. Be strike one on the batter, Callie Northcutt. Officials talking something over with the Bomber coaching staff. High ball. Throw down to first. Strike three, looking there. To Cali Northcutt. That'll be the third out of the inning, all strikeouts. Bombers put one up. 2 hits. Go to the bottom of the first, 1-0 Bombers. Looks like Northcutt will be the pitcher against the Rebels lineup, starting off with Lexi Conradi, the shortstop, Alexis Standish, the catcher, and then Jalen Marks, the pitcher. First pitch from the lefties on the outside corner. Second pitch in the same spot. Next one's fouled away. Oh, 2 count, nobody away here in the bottom of the first for the Rebels. Another pitch on that outside corner. Called third strike. It'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Alexis Standish. First pitch to her is high. Second pitch outside. And a little low. Be a 2-0 count for Standish. Next pitch. Driven into right field. That's going to fall between the right fielder and the center fielder for a single. Rebels will have a runner at first now for pitcher Jalen Marks. First pitch to Marks is outside. Second pitch also too far outside. Two-0 count. That'll be a strike on the outside corner. Grounder up the middle. That'll be fielded by the shortstop, but can't get the out on the hard hit ball. Rebels will have runners at first and second with one away here for Corinne Lotta. Foul ball off to the right side for strike one. Second pitch is a swinging strike on that outside corner. Quick 0-2 hole here. Yeah, foul ball. Still 0-2. Next pitch will be up the middle. Be a fielder's choice here. It'll be a safe at third on the play. That'll load the bases for the Rebels with Leah Conrad at the plate. Strike one to Leah. Be a line drive over the second baseman's head that's going to score at least one. Kind of gets by the right fielder there. Second run's going to score. So that'll be a 2 RBIs there for Conrad as Lotta gets to third. The Rebels now lead 2-1 here in the first inning. Lexi Rose, the batter, she's taken first pitch, and it's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Conrad gets hung up on the stolen base attempt, but that's going to allow Corinne Lotta to score. Rebels trade a run for the out. Lexi Rowe fights one off her hands, and it'll be pop out. Pitcher takes care of that herself, but the Rebels get 3 on 3 hits to go into the top of the second, up 3-1. Rebels lead 3-1 as we come here into the top of the second. Rensselaer will have Ellie Castle, the right fielder, McKenna Kingman, the first baseman, and Taylor Van Meter, the center fielder. They'll face off against Jalen Marks, who gave up a double and a single in the first with 3 strikeouts. First pitch is a foul back. Second pitch is swung through. 0-2 hole now for Castle against Marks. Outside, setup, leads to a swinging strike 3. Rebels get the first out on strikeout. That'll bring up the Bombers' first baseman, McKenna Kingman. She hits one up. It's going to be out of play. It'll be strike 1. Second pitch is a strike as well. 0-2 the count to McKenna Kingman. Next pitch is outside. One, 2 count. That one's fouled back. Out of play. So it's still 1-2 count. That'll be ball 2, low and outside. That'll be foul tipped. It can't be caught. So batter stays alive. Wind picking up a little bit here at South Newton. Be a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Bombers will have a runner at first base with Taylor Van Meter, the center fielder, coming to the plate. First pitch strike. Next pitch is inside, gets away from the catcher, allow a runner to advance. That'll be a 1-1 count now on Van Meter. Runner at second with one away. Another pitch inside. 2-1 count. Be a grounder up the middle. Be fielded by Marks. She makes the play over to first. Runner's going to advance to third on the ground out. That'll bring up Maddie Graff, the left fielder for the Bombers. First pitch is up and out. Another pitch for a ball. 2-0 count to Graff. That'll be strike one on the outside corner. Bombers have a runner on third here with two away. It's another strike, this time swinging on that outside corner. Even the count at 2-2. That'll be strike three, looking on the outside corner. Marks picks up her fifth strikeout on the day. Bombers don't get any runs in this inning. They pick up a hit and leave one left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 3-1 Rebels. Rebels will have Haley Stone, Kara Conrad, and Addison Standish come to the plate here in the bottom of the second. Haley Stone's a left fielder. She was voted prom queen this weekend. First pitch is a ball, strike on the outside corner. Second pitch in the same spot, this time swung through for strike two. Grounder up the middle, fielded by the pitcher. She'll throw over to first base to get the first out. And that'll bring up Kara Conrad, the right fielder for the Rebels. First pitch on that outside corner. Both pitchers have hit that spot pretty consistently so far here in the early going. Second pitch, same spot, swinging So an 0-2 count here for Kara Conrad. Facing off against the left-hander, Callie Northcutt. Third pitch is a ball, just a touch outside. Third pitch, third strike. In the same spot as the first two, swung through. That'll be the second out of the inning for the Rebels. That'll bring up center fielder Addison Standish. First pitch is a ball outside. It's a ball hit to right field. Going to be over the right fielder's head. Standish will round third and be standing up for a triple. And Rebels will get to the top of their lineup. Two away here, runner on third base for Lexi Conradi. Lexi struck out in her first at bat. This pitch is strike one on the outside corner. Ball high. Next pitch will be a grounder up the middle, fielded by the pitcher. She makes a nice play to get the third out at first base. Rebels have one hit, one left on base. After two, Rebels lead 3-1. Bombers will come to the plate in the top of the third here with Paige Lattimore, the leadoff hitter, Kylie Spencer, and Mackenzie Moore. Paige Lattimore struck out looking her first at bat. She pops this one up. That's going to be a nice catch by Lexi Conradi, ranging there behind third base. Kylie Spencer will be the new batter. She also struck out in her first at bat. Looks like they're going to call that ball one. Ball too high. Pitch swung through for strike one. Another pitch swung through. Strike two. Kylie Spencer's down, even in the count 2-2 here with Jalen Marks. Be ball high. Be lead to a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled back. That'll be out of play. Another payoff pitch. Be a strike. Swing in on that inside corner. 6th strikeout of the day. 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up Mackenzie Moore. Mackenzie Moore hit a double to left field in her last at bat. She came around to score. Hot smash on this one to right field. In between the first baseman and the second baseman. That'll be her 2nd hit of the day. That brings up the catcher for the Bombers, Brooke Koepke. She had a hot smash off the glove of Lexi Conradi, tough one to handle. Scored a run. Now there's 2 away. She pops it up on the right side of the infield. That'll be caught by Leah Conrad. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on base to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-1 Rebels. Bottom of the 3rd here, Rebels will have Alexis Standish, Jalen Marks, and Corinne Lotta. Alexis Standish gets into one. She's going to hit deep over the head of the center fielder. That'll be a home run. That'll make the score 4-1 for the Rebels and bring up Jalen Marks. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch just a touch outside. One count here. Strike 2. Found the outside corner on that one. That'll be a ball. Must have lost the grip. That'll be a rip to left field for Jalen Marks. She'll roll into second with a double, standing up. Rebels have a base runner on second base now. That'll bring up cleanup hitter Corinne Lotta. Corinne grounded into fielder's choice and later scored in the first inning. First pitch to her is a strike. Second pitch swinging as well. Corinne's down 0-2 in the count. Rebels lead 4-1. They've put one on the board here in the third inning on the leadoff homer by Alexis Standish. Jalen Marks followed with the double to deep center. Now there's an 0-2 count on Lotta as she fouls away that third pitch. She'll ground this one past the third baseman. Marks is going to come in to score here. That'll be a double of her own for Lotta on the hard hit ball past the third baseman. That'll be the fifth run of the game for the Rebels. Next up is Leah Conrad, the second baseman. She made the play to end the last inning. She takes strike one on the outside corner. No one away, 5-1 lead already. It'll be a foul ball. 0-2 hole here for Conrad. Strike three, look in. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the designated player, Lexi Rowe. Lexi popped up to the pitcher to end the first inning. Lexi's down a strike after that foul. Second pitch is inside. Be a 1-1 count for Northcutt against the Rebels hitter, Lexi Rowe. Strike two on that outside corner. Consistent all game. That'll be a 1-2 count now with one away and runner on second for the Rebels. Strike three, swung through. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Haley Stone. Haley grounded out to the pitcher in her last at bat. First pitch swinging. A ball that cut in to the right-handed batter. Pretty similar spot on the second pitch for strike two. Stone fouls that one off her hands. Stay alive. Doesn't feel so good. Be strike three on that outside corner for the third out of the inning. Last three all strikeouts. But big damage done by the Rebels. Home run followed by two doubles. Scores 2 runs on those 3 hits. 1 left on base, but the Rebels go into the top of the fourth up 5-1. Jalen Marks and the Rebels will face off against the Bombers' 5, 6, 7 hitters. Be Callie Northcutt, Ellie Castle, and McKenna Kingman. Northcutt struck out looking in her first at bat. This one's going to be a pop-up, and it's not quite out of play, but it's a hard one to get to for Alexis Standish. So that'll be strike 1. In the bat. Second pitch is also popped up. That's going to be a nice play by Standish. She gets the foul out. I bring up Ellie Castle for the Bombers. She struck out in her first at bat. First pitch will be a ball. Second pitch also a ball inside. Third pitch popped up. That one will be out of play. Next pitch be a ground ball to the shortstop. She won't have a play after the little bobble. So Castle will reach on the E6. One away here for McKenna Kingman, first baseman. First pitch on the outside corner. Kingman had a single her last at bat. Second pitch a touch more outside, so that'll be a ball. Rebels lead 5-1 here, top of the fourth. That'll be a pop-up, out of play. 1-2 count now. Outside pitch will be grounded to second baseman. Tough play, timing-wise, but Leah Conrad Chargers makes the play. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Castle advanced to second on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Taylor Van Meter. She grounded out to the pitcher in her last at bat. Foul ball out of play. Be strike one on Van Meter. Second pitch coming. Be another ground ball. This time it'll be to the shortstop. Van Meter's going to ground into a fielder's choice as Conradi tags the runner going from second to third. So that'll be the third out of the inning, and that will put down the Bombers with one hit. Sorry, with an error in the inning. No runs, though. One left on base. 5-1 Rebels going to the bottom of the fourth. Rebels come to the plate in the bottom of the fourth here with Kara Conrad leading off, Addison Standish and Lexi Conradi. Kara struck out swinging in her last at bat. First pitch, touch high. Second pitch inside. 2-0 count to Conrad. Next pitch splits the middle for strike one. That'll be strike two on the swing. 2-2 count now here, bottom of four. That'll be ball three outside. Full count now. Payoff pitch here. That'll be strike three on the outside corner. To bring up Addison Standish. Addison hit a triple to right field in her last at bat. First pitch to her is outside. Be a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's going to field it. They're going to get her at first base for the second out of the inning. Nice play by the shortstop. And the Rebels will be back at the top of the lineup with Lexi Conradi. Lexi made the play to end the top half of the inning. Field the ground ball, tag the runner. She went by. First pitch swinging, be a foul ball down the third base line. Lexi's struck out and grounded out. Now she'll be in an 0-2 hole here in her third at bat. Next pitch, another ground ball to third baseman. Nice play across the diamond by the third baseman to get the Bombers out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Rebels still lead 5-1. Bombers will come to the plate here in the top of the fifth. Maddie Graff, the left fielder, number 9 hitter, followed by Paige Lattimore and Kylie Spencer. Spencer had that nice play to end the previous half inning. Good throw after fielding at third base. This is Maddie Graff. She struck out looking in her first at bat. First pitch is a bunt attempt, goes back for the foul ball. It'll be an 0-1 count to Maddie Graff. Second pitch is a bunt attempt. It hits the batter as she's leaving the batter's box, though. So that'll be an out. First out of the inning. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Paige Lattimore. She struck out, and then she flew out to Lexi Conradi, who made a play right behind third baseman. Be a ball. Ground ball by Lattimore. Be deflected by the third baseman. Nice attempt by Lexi Conradi to make the throw over. Not in time. So a 1-out base hit there by Lattimore brings up Kylie Spencer. One away. Spencer, nice rip, but it's out of play. She struck out twice so far in the day. Second pitch. Hit in the air. The outfield, the wind's going to push that to the fence, but Addison Standish is there to make the play. It's going to be a long fly ball for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Mackenzie Moore, the second baseman. She singled and doubled on the day. Scored the lone run for the Bombers. Left-handed hitter. Ball one outside. Two-way with the runner on first. Rebels still lead 5-1. Be a ground ball past the first baseman. That'll advance the runner to third. what looks to be a single. So Bombers will have first and third with 2 away here for Brooke Koepke, the catcher. She singled, has the lone RBI, and then she flew out to Leah Conrad at second base to end this third inning. First pitch swinging for her, driven into right field, out of play. Oh, 1 count on Koepke. Second pitch is driven up the middle in the air, and it's going to fall. Bombers will score a run. Get a runner to third base on the RBI single for Koepke. So now it'll be 5-2. I'll bring up Callie Northcutt. She's the pitcher. Runner will go to second base, stolen base. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch, line drive past the third baseman, foul. Be a hard hit grounder up the middle. Play made by Lexi Conrad to get the third out of the inning and stop the rally there. Bombers get 1 run in, 3 hits on the inning. Leave 2 on. But we go to the bottom of the 5th. Rebels leading 5-2. Northcutt will face off against Alexis Standish, Jalen Marks, and Corinne Lotta. Alexis went deep to left field in her last at bat, and she singled. She scored 2 runs on the day. First pitch swinging. It'll be a hard ground ball up the middle. That'll be fielded cleanly by the shortstop, thrown over to first base for the first out of the inning. First time they've retired Alexis on the day. Hard hit ball. I'll bring up Jalen Marks. Jalen has singled and doubled. Be a strike on the outside corner. Be a ground ball foul past the third baseman for strike 2. Third pitch is going to be low. Be 1-2 count now. One away here for the Rebels, and they're bottom of the fifth. Foul ball straight back. Cold, windy, overcast day here at South Newton High School. Jalen has a nice line drive single just over the infield. So she'll be on first base with her third hit of the day. And that'll bring up Corinne Lotta. Corinne had a fielder's choice in the first inning, scored a run, and then she had hard hit double past the third baseman for the RBI. Looks like we'll get Mackenzie Watson to run for Jalen Marks. First pitch, swing and strike. Be 0-1 to Lotta. Second pitch, fouled away. Now be 0-2 count. One away here. That'll be a ground ball, but this one's going to stay fair. Third baseman's going to make a play over. She's going to get Lotta. Return throw not in time as Watson moves from first to second and then takes third on the throw. So that means 2 outs in the inning. But now the Rebels have a runner on third base for Leah Conrad. Leah singled her first at bat, fouls that one straight back, and then she was caught looking in her last at bat. Hits one off the hands right to the third baseman. Nice scoop by the first baseman to get the third out of the inning. Busy inning there for the left side of the infield. One hit, one left on base, going to the top of the sixth. 5-2 Rebels. Top of the sixth here. Bombers will bring Ellie Castle, McKenna Kingman, and Taylor Van Meter to the plate. Face off against Jalen Marks. Castle struck out in her first at bat, reached on an error by the shortstop before being stranded in her last at bat. That's a ball hit over the shortstop's head, off the glove of the left fielder. So the Bombers will have a runner on first after the error. Now McKenna Kingman, first baseman for the Bombers. That'll be ball one to her. Second pitch in the dirt. Throw down to first. Not in time. 2-0 count now to Kingman. She hits a little flare off the end of the bat, caught by Lexi Conradi at short. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Taylor Van Meter, the center fielder for the Bombers. She hits a ball foul. Next pitch is driven to center field. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder, Addison Standish. So that'll be a single by Van Meter. Bombers will have runners at first and second with one out for Maddie Graff. Graff struck out looking in her first at bat. She bunted in her last at bat, but ran into it in fair territory, so she was called out. First pitch is ball high. Big opportunity here for Graff. One away, 2 runners on. Bombers trail Rebels 5-2. That'll be a swinging strike for the second pitch. Rebels anticipating a bunt. And there's the attempt. It looks like it was pulled back, so that's going to be ball in the dirt for ball 2. Got a little piece of Alexis Standish there behind the plate. Two one count. That one's bunted foul. 2-2 count. Runners on first and second. That's going to get past Standish on ball 3 and allow both runners to advance on the wild pitch. Takes away the force play at second and third. So now it's 3-2 count, one away. And that'll be ball 4. So Graff's going to walk. And that'll load the bases for the leadoff hitter, Paige Lattimore. Rebels will have a conference at the mound. In the pitcher circle, at least. Lattimore's struck out. She flew out to shortstop, a little pop-up, and then singled in her last at bat and scored a run. Bases loaded, one away. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. Rebels will have a force at any base. Second pitch. Ball 2. High and outside. Third pitch will be strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Lattimore. She fouls it. Be off camera, but caught on the fence by Madison Bollinger. That'd be the second out of the inning on the foul out. That's a big out for the Rebels. Now 2 away. Base is still loaded for Kylie Spencer. She struck out twice, and she hit a pop out to center field. This one's popped up and be caught by Kara Conrad in right field, and that'll get the Rebels out of the inning. Bombers get 1 hit, another reach on an error and a walk, leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Rebels 5, Bombers 2. Rebels will have Lexi Rowe, Haley Stone, and Kara Conrad to face off against the left-hander, Callie Northcutt. Haley Stone struck out in her last at-bat, grounded out to the pitcher in her first at-bat. First pitch is a strike on the swing. Second pitch, the outside corner for strike 2. Oops, sorry, this is Lexi Rowe, not Haley Stone. Lexi struck out and also grounded out to the first baseman or to the pitcher. That's a swing through for strike 3. Lexi Rowe is the first out of the inning. Now we're at Haley Stone. Haley grounded out to the pitcher and struck out her last at bat. She grounds it to third base this time. That's going to be a tough play by the third baseman. She makes it, throw across. Nice play by the first baseman to help her out. That'll be the second out of the inning on the ground out, 5-3. And that'll bring up Kara Conrad. Kara made the catch on the third out of the top half of the 6th to get the Rebels out of a jam. First pitch to her is a ball. Second pitch on that outside corner. 1-1. Ball 2, a little up and out. Two one pitch is hit on the ground, and that's going to be a throwing error on the third baseman as Kara Conrad will advance to second. So there'll be a runner on second for the Rebels, 2 away for Addison Standish. She tripled in her first at bat, and then she had a hard hit grounder. Nice play by the shortstop to get her at first. First pitch inside. Second pitch, low. 3-run game here. Rebels would love to get this runner in for a little bit of insurance cushion. That'll be a hard hit grounder up the middle. Be a nice play by the second baseman. Nice stretch by the first baseman. And they'll get Standish at first by half a step. Rebels leave one on base after the error. No hits. Go to the top of the 7th. 5-2 Rebels. Bombers will come up in the top of the 7th with Mackenzie Moore, Brooke Kebke, and Callie Northcutt. Moore's been on base 3 times today. Double, scored a run in the first, 2 singles. She'll lead it off against Jalen Marks. First pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Second pitch is popped up. It's going to be playable for Leah Conrad, but goes off her glove. That'll be first runner for the Bombers with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Brooke Kupke. She singled twice and she popped up to the second baseman. That one's a little liner over the top of Leah Conrad. So Bombers will have runners at first and second with nobody out. The hitter will be Callie Northcutt, the pitcher. She struck out. She fouled out to the catcher and she grounded out to the shortstop. First pitch is a ball. Bombers have been threatening each of the last 2 innings. Left the bases loaded in the 6th. Ground ball to second. That's going to go over to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Advances both runners. But the Rebels get the first out. They'll bring up Ellie Castle. Ellie Castle has reached on air twice now and struck out. She pops this one up. It's going to be caught by the center fielder, Standish. It's going to score a run on the sacrifice fly. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up McKenna Kingman. First pitch swinging for her. Be 5-3 now. Rebels with the lead here in the top of the 7th. 2 away, 0-1 count to Kingman. She pops it up. This is going to be a center field again. And that'll be caught by Addison Standish for the third out of the inning and the final out of the game. Good defense there by the outfield. Lead to a 5-3 win for the Rebels. Two teams will meet again on Thursday in Rensselaer. Rebels take this first one of the week, 5-3. Track team is in action at home tomorrow, and the boys baseball team is at home on Wednesday against Twin Lakes. Have a great night.